Yo, what is up, guys? And we're going to go ahead and take down this newest stage. Oh, let me turn off auto. Every time, man. We're going to go ahead and take down this newest stage, and by newest, I mean it came out like 2 weeks ago. This newest stage of the Infinite Dragon Ball history. This time, we are going to be using a full Entrusted Will team. All right, so my rotations could not have started off any worse. God damn it. I want Trunks on rotation. So my Trunks is in the 7th slot. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. We are going to get the unit super attack with this support Trunks because we have a Gohan youth on the team. Unfortunately, I guess we are going to... Let's do this. Because I'd like to super attack with UI. I think this is the way to go right here. So we're going to have a Trunks on rotation. Well, we're not going to get the super attack anyway. We're going to have a Trunks on rotation, and we're going to have a Trunks floating around. And we'll kind of see what happens here. 2 milli from him. For a support unit, man, who stacks defense in the right situation, pretty good. Oh, and he can stun as well, huh? All right, there we go. So, but I'm really looking forward to see what this Trunks can do in the long event. Now, remember, my Trunks, 55%, so he's going to be lacking a little bit in the damage department. But we have a lot of damage dealers on this team, so I'm hoping he can fulfill his role in the defense department. So I think he is capable of outputting quite a bit of damage. I think the problem is that he's really relying on the crit. It's not as though he's putting up these, monstrous attack stats or anything like that, so he's relying pretty heavily on that crit. So we'll go ahead and get these for Goku and Vegeta. And then we will get these for UI. Also, by the way, Trunks does share shocking speed with UI Goku, so that's always good. And then we'll go ahead and get this for you. That'll be the Trunks that floats around, I suppose. This Vegeta, again, he's going to be one of my primary damage dealers on this team. I mean, it is certainly possible we get the exchange, but as I recall when I did this the first time with Bond of Master and Disciple, this stage was not really all that challenging. So this is going to be a rare situation where I feel pretty comfortable rocking Trunks in slot 1 right here. We've got type advantage, and if we kind of check it out here, 99k is his defensive stat, so he's going to double up from his passive when he attacks, and then he's going to raise it by 30%. So that should, if my math is correct, that's going to be a roughly, maybe, 260k defense, something like that. So he'll be looking really nice after super attack. So let's see what he does here. Let's not stall any longer, right? We got a lot of fight to get through. Again, here's the unit super attack. You love to see this, man. I do love the unit super attacks in a lot of these units, especially when they have really desirable effects. Yeah, double digits there. 3.21. Now, this guy is not really stacking defense. He's not stacking attacks. So we're probably going to see some pretty similar attack stats here. I think at some point I will switch him over. There's an additional super attack. I will switch him over to the Super Saiyan Trunks just because I can, right? So look at that. He did some pretty good damage against type advantage. So he had a couple of 3 million attack stats along with a couple of additional normals. So you guys could imagine okay, we're going to get this, which is really pointless. I guess we'll go ahead and watch the Bulma support memory. This would give us a heal. I shouldn't have brought this one. Oh well, it's fine. But remember, if all of those additional normals and supers and stuff were crits, goddamn, he'd be doing some really, really good damage. All right, let's make sure we get a stack for our boy UI Goku here. And then obviously, I'm going to hang on to that little active skill right there. And then again, Goku and Vegeta, they can go ahead and just float around, do a lot of damage. That'd be really, really good. Obviously, the reason that this card is on there, the Goku and Vegeta, is because of Goku, right? The Entrusted Will. Not really a lot of Entrusted Will in the Namek side. I guess technically, right? I mean, they did kind of put all of their stock in Vegeta there for a minute until Kakarot came. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and carry on here. This UI Goku, finally, so the last Tanabata celebration was back in December on Global. I was able to pick up a dupe of UI Goku, and I'm really, really looking forward this anniversary, this July, of slapping a big fat rainbow star on him, because as much shit as I talk about him, he is still incredibly good. And again, he's going to be one of the big damage dealers on this team. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what Trunks is made of here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and rock just like so. We're going to go ahead and do this because, again, this guy's stacking defense. Actually, he won't be stacking defense on this turn. And he didn't stack defense last turn. I'm a silly Billy. He didn't stack defense on the last turn. He's got to be on the same rotation, right, as a Gohan Youth. So kind of a shitty condition there. But I guess it's manageable, right? There's a lot of really good Gohan Youths. I guess I'm going to save those same type orbs for AGL UI, assuming we make it that far. And this guy is just normally raising defense on his super attacks, so he's going to be looking really, really nice defensively, too. He was sitting there over 200k defense. Not bad. And then this guy, again, his attack stat's not really going to change too much. So at this point, we should be at that was unlucky. Let's see what he takes. Oh, double digits. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I mean, we're early on, but that's relatively impressive, I would say. Okay. I'll take that. And then this Trunks, there's a crit. And that, dude, we got really unlucky with the Trunkses, huh? Oh, the dodge. That guy had a dodge equip on his guy. All right, so, well, yeah, we'll do this. No. We'll do this, and then we'll do this. Oh, baby. That's going to be really, really nice. Look at that, man. Everyone able to get big, fat, juicy super attacks. I wouldn't wager this UI Goku would take down this Gohan. You wouldn't think, right? He's got type disadvantage. Let's see what happens. And no additional. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 4.47, man. I mean, not bad when you've got a 50% chance to crit, and any additional super attacks after this are guaranteed crits. There's the crit. All right. So again, man, as much shit as I talk about him, even though you can't run him on a 200% leader skill, man, that guy is still just wildly powerful. All right, I'm going to hang on to this for just a little while. I like this transformation, but remember, he's going to be a little bit better defensively, I would say, in base. And straight up, dude, I mean, if you get him a lot of attacks, he's probably even better offensively in base. The only real advantage you have is that he can get a guaranteed crit his first time out. But I will get that at some point in the video. I need to be mindful of how many phases we have left and such. So if we start getting to like turn, I don't know, 12, 13 or something like that, this could hurt a little bit. It is only Infinite Dragon Ball history. This is nowhere near like the most difficult content in the game. So, yeah, 100,000. That's fine. He didn't raise his defense yet. So, well, let me know what you think of this Trunks' performance so far. 3.45. Not bad. I mean, when you can rip off 4 of those, that's very impressive. But when he's only getting 1 and then an additional normal, 2 additional normals. There's 3 additional normals. Can we get 1 more? Give me a super attack, my boy. There it is. Okay. So, imagine if instead, 4 of those were super attacks, right? That would have been very, very impressive. And he's raising defense 3 separate times and doing all these, 3.5 million attack stats. It starts to look a lot better. And then, as I mentioned before, this guy's going to benefit greatly from dupes. For sure going to benefit from dupes. All right, do this. I know I say that and you guys are probably like, well, no shit, dude. But, I mean, you guys probably get it at this point if you watched any of my other videos on this guy. He really is relying on being able to crit, so. All right, UI Goku and UI Goku. Love this rotation. I don't remember if any of these guys lock or anything like that. They could potentially lock us in. All right, we'll take it. Double super from UI. This guy does have the potential to become one of the best TURs in the game after transformation, man. This guy after transformation, dude, is still cray strong because he's got that 1 turn of guaranteed dodging. All right. So this is not the best situation. This is going to straight up exploit one of Trunks' weaknesses here, right? So 99k. It's either I do that or I rock type disadvantage. What do I do here? I think probably the answer is I got to rock Trunks here. I think that this is probably the answer. We'll go ahead and do this. And this should heal us up to nearly full. That's a lot of orbs. And then remember, he's going to stack defense now, because we've got the Gohan Youth on rotation with us. We going to get supered? Nope. 15k. I mean, in a pretty easy Infinite Dragon Ball history event. Again, it's just one of his weaknesses, right? You can't, it's okay. Like, not every unit is completely perfect in every way. There's 2 additional normals. 1 more? All right, cool. He seems to pretty consistently be doing that, so you got to love that, right? If he's getting at least 2 super attacks, getting 2 raises of his defense, this shouldn't do much at all, right? So look at that. I mean, just to point it out there, he did more damage on the normal to Trunks before super attacking than he did after Trunks super attacking twice, right? That should go to show you how much defense he's actually getting on super. So he was well over 300,000 defense, probably 350, 375, something like that. All right, and we're kind of just plugging along here with the UI Gokus, so we'll go ahead and do that. This will probably get us the Dokkan attack, which is fine. We'll go ahead and wrap it up as soon as possible. I'd like this video to be, you know, around the 15-minute mark, so we got a few more minutes here. We'll see what happens. You just really want to get this guy as many stacks as humanly possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I maybe should have thought to bring the support UI Goku, the Fizz UI Goku. But I mean, obviously the Int one is better. They both stack, but he would have been providing a little bit more to the AGL UI Goku, right? Providing him 40% and then key. 40% attack and defense, that is, and 3 keys. So, all right, big time hit on AGL Trunks here. Let's go ahead and we got to be getting close. Is Whis? No, Beerus might be the last one. I may end up doing this transformation. This could be a pretty good opportunity for us. So what I'm going to do is get the transformation here because I think it's a good idea. And I think we'll be able to have at least the majority of his links active. So hold on one sec. We'll get this.
初めから全力でかかってくるんだな。スーパーサイヤ人は孫悟空さん一人じゃない。ここにもいたということだ。
Alright, so exactly what I thought. We're going to have all 7 of his links active if we rock him in the middle slot. I feel pretty comfortable with this. I mean, ideally, this is not... You know, you would obviously want to rock Trunks. What is he rocking defensively? So if we real quick take a look at Trunks. So he still has his attack and defense 100%, and then he gets an additional attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. So he's going to, again, double up his attack and defense here on super attacking. And the rest of his passive, unfortunately, we just don't really need to worry about. He is going to get a guaranteed crit here with all 7 links active with some support on rotation, of course. So we'll go ahead and see. Let's see what he can do. I'm not going to pop it. I don't think we need an item or anything like that. What are we going to take here? Yeah, I mean, if we're taking double digits in the first slot, even, you know, even if we were to get super attack there in the first slot, we would survive. So let's see what our boy AGL Trunks is capable of here. There's the double super. Thank you. Appreciate you, boy. All right. Let's go ahead and see. I'm just trying to take a look at Trunks. I'm sorry there. All right. Let's see. Trunks, my boy, what are you going to get? A 3.83. So with support, again, guaranteed crit, I would like to see a little bit higher than that. I know he's only 55%, but I'd like to see a little higher. And he gets no additional, like, guaranteed supers or anything like that, and unless you have Android Cell Saga units on rotation with you, and that is just so hella unlikely unless you're running a full Android Cell Saga. All right, so you look at base form Trunks, man. This is a great comparison of, like, how much straight up, dude, how much better base form Trunks is, right, than the Super Saiyan Trunks. I mean, look at, the proof is in the pudding here, right? So now we're stuck with Super Saiyan Trunks, unfortunately. I hate to say it like that, but we just kind of are. All right, let's go ahead and get AGL UI Goku some fun here. We've barely seen him super attack. Yeah, Int UI is stacked up just fine. Let's get him an 18 key. Still love AGL UI Goku. I went so ham on the AGL UI banner. I love to see the AGL UI. Working on a full calendar year later is still ridiculously good. We just got hit twice there, by the way. I don't know if anyone saw that, but it would not be an AGL UI Goku video if he did not get hit at least a few times. So that means we are, at this point, we're getting pretty close to being up for the revival. I think we need to get hit one more time. All right, Trunks, let's see what you can do here. So no more guaranteed crits, right? So, I mean, the damage, I have a feeling, is going to drop way off, but we'll see how it goes. Let's do that. And then Trunks, you really only need this one right here. And then Goku and Vegeta, they're going to, you know, be able to go ham here. This should be a nice, juicy 4.5 million attack stat or so. Is this the last phase? It might be. So we'll go ahead and get UI Goku his active skill and shit like that. Like, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, another double super, my boy. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Again, he's not stacking, unfortunately. on this turn. We need a Gohan Youth on the rotation with us. Yeah, and 3.88. Same thing, right? Now, I almost have this guy's links done. Probably not going to do a full level 10 links video. I don't... Oh, we did get a crit there, huh? Okay. You must still have like a high chance to crit or something. That could have potentially come from his hidden potential. I have to double check his passive skill. Because I know he only gets the one guaranteed crit, which is on the first turn he's on rotation. Does he drop down to a 50% chance or something? Let's go ahead and double check here. I want to go ahead and look. We can get his active skill. Obviously going to... I'm gonna leave that one alone. So, great chance performing crit. That's what it is. 70% chance to crit. Okay, that makes sense. So, let's go ahead and get UI Goku some fun here.
Ora wa betsu ni seigi no hero demo nandemo ne. Kendo na nakama o kizutsukeru yatsu wa urusanee za!
Alright, so on second thought, what I think I'm going to do here is actually get this active skill, and the reason why is this is essentially the only reason why you'd ever want to transform with Trunks is if you want to guarantee a critical hit, right? So we're going to get a guaranteed crit on this turn, and of course, you know, this should be a decent little attack stat, right? This guy does have one dupe in him, so this should be pretty good. I guess we will, because he's only got shocking speed, right? We'll go ahead and do this, and we'll make sure Trunks can get a super attack. Does Beerus disable dodging? If we lose in this fight, I mean, that's pretty embarrassing, but I guess YOLO, right? Let's see what happens. Maybe UI Goku will even finish it off for us. So here is Int UI. Let's see what Int UI can do. Okay. No double super. I'm actually a little nervous. I bet he disables dodging. Remember, UI Goku, man, he does need to dodge at least once. He probably does. Ah, I'm an idiot. But he didn't, and he didn't. Okay. I need a triple super, to be honest here with you, man. But remember, he needs to dodge to raise his defense. So remember, he raises defense after dodging from his passive skill. Okay, we get the triple crit. Or the triple super double crit. Oh, he dodged. Okay. Yeah, looks like he does disable dodge. I don't think the revive was active. We're going to die here. Oh my god, dude, we're going to die. Oh, no, he can dodge. What in the actual fuck, dude? He just ate all those attacks? Are you kidding me, dude? My UI Goku just does not like to dodge. There's the guaranteed crit. I think that's the W here. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Well, that's a beautiful win screen, by the way. All right. So we're able to get it done on a full Entrusted Will team. I like this team, actually, pretty good. I mean, it's what you'd consider one of these quote-unquote, like, small, shitty categories. It really is. But at the very least, you know, it at least has some really nice units on it, right? Obviously, the likes of, like, UI Goku, that badass Vegeta Goku exchange unit. Let's go ahead and collect the spoils here. A whopping 2 stones and an Elder Kai. Oh, excuse me, 3 stones. So I really don't like... Part of me thinks that they didn't intend to do it this way, but remember that, like 2-3 weeks ago, they dropped this Infinite Dragon Ball history, but didn't release all of the missions for it. I do not like this. I hope that they don't do this again in the future. I guess at the very least it made me play the stage one more time, but not a big fan of that at all. But I'm going to wrap up the video here. Let me know what you thought of Trunks in the comments below. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.